To set up a Google Meet, you're going to go into your Google Classroom, and on top we have the stream, classwork, people, and grades. You're going to want to go into the classwork tab, and next to create you have Meet, Google Calendar, and Class Drive folder. If you are setting up a Meet that is going to happen right now immediately, you click on the Meet button. But if we're going to schedule a meeting with our students or group of students or groups of teachers, then you want to go to your Google Calendar and schedule a meeting. So I'm going to click on my Google Calendar and it takes me right to the date and time that it is right now. So if I wanted to schedule live sessions with my students, maybe the first session is going to be, let's say, September 14th. So you click on the date, you can go back months and forward using little arrows on top, and it has the little calendar here. So we're going to go with Monday, for example, Monday, September 14th. And then you can pick whatever time you're going to start the meeting. So let's think, you click wherever you want and then you can change the time when we get to editing. So say we're going to start the meeting at 9 a.m. So I go to where it says 9 a.m. and I click right here in the calendar, and it pops up where you can add a title and change the time and anything else that you need to. So say this is going to be math lesson. It's going to be a live teaching math lesson. It's going to be an event on Monday, September 14th, but if you did make a mistake, you can click on that and change the date. You can also change the time in here by the 15 minutes, so they can start anywhere at 8 o'clock, 15, 30, 45, and then the next hour. So if we did want to start at 9 or 9:15, say we wanted to start at 9. If it's going to be an hour, you can keep it until 10. That's the default. But if we're going to click here, it can be 15 minutes, and then it just keeps going. So say it's going to be a 30-minute meeting, 9 to 9:30. It's not all day because it's just 9 to 9:30. And then here is where you can do some scheduling. So if you want this to repeat, so say you're fully remote or you're a remote teacher and you want this to be a live lesson that's going to happen every day or every other day or whatever your schedule is, you can click on this and you have choices. So you have some choices here: daily, weekly, monthly, annually, every weekday. So this might be one that we choose if it's going to be every day at 9 o'clock, Monday to Friday. Or maybe you're meeting with small groups of students and it's going to be Monday and Wednesday or 3 times a week. You can go down here to custom and you can set it to whatever you want. So say we're going to meet with a group Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we want that to repeat every week. It can keep going on forever, or you can have it end on a certain date, or you can end after 5 meetings, then that's going to be it, or however many meetings you want. So I'm just going to cancel that for now, just so that we go back to here. Let's just say this is going to be an everyday meeting, Monday to Friday, 9 to 9:30. So I'm going to click on every weekday. Then you do not need to include the guests. You don't need to put in student names here because you're going to put a link in the classroom. But what's very important is that you do add Google Meet video conferencing. Make sure that you click this button because that changes it just from an appointment in your calendar to a Google Meet. And it'll give a special code for this meeting. You could just see the meeting ID, and then they can also connect through phone, but our kids are going to be connecting through this meeting ID, and it's right here. And then you want to save it. And you can make sure that it's saved because we set it up for every day. If we go to the 15th, it should be there, 16th, 17th, 18th, and then it wouldn't be on the 19th because that's Saturday. And it should be, if I click on any day, because I didn't have it end yet, if I click on any day, Monday to Friday, it would be there. Now, if I want to include this for my students in my daily flow, I'm going to click on here. If I click right on it, it brings this up. You can edit or delete it at any time. You can send it through an email, or when you go over here, join with Google Meet, you get a little button that will copy the Google Meet link. So we're going to copy that link, and we're going to go back into our classroom. So I have, let's say, like I said, it was going to start for September 14th. So say we're going to do a Google Meet on September 14th. We want to create it could be just material, because the kids aren't going to need to mark it as done. It'll just be material, because we're going to include that this is going to be our math live Google Meet. And then you're going to say, please click on the Google Meet link at 9 o'clock. And then the link that we copied, we're going to put it right in here. I just did Command V to add it in there. We're going to add the meeting. I'm going to put it into September 14th for everybody, or once we have our students set up, if you're only meeting with small groups, you can select which kids are going to get that meeting. And then we're going to post it in there. Okay, so then we have right here our link to the Google Meet. So the kids will see in their flow of the day that they're having a Google Meet at 9 o'clock. I might want to just edit this, because that's the only thing they're going to see. So I might just put 9 a.m. in the title also, so that they know what time it is right from looking here. And then this is what the students will see also. So they're going to see this link. They can go right to this link, and they are going to be able to see this screen. I have the meeting set up. They would click join now, and you're going to let them into the session just like you would do with Zoom. So this would be to join now, and you can do this as the teacher or as the student. And then there's some cool things in Google Meet that they actually changed from last June. So I'm actually going to back the camera up a little bit. So same as Zoom, you can turn your microphone off and on. You can leave the call, and you can also have your camera off or on. Now, a really cool thing that they added was closed captioning, and it automatically writes on the bottom exactly what you are saying. So if you turn the captions on and you are talking to your students, everything that you're saying will come up on the bottom, and everything that they are saying will come up on the bottom. So this is really great, especially for kids who need this for processing or need to follow along with the words along with you speaking. So I'm just going to turn that off for now. You could turn it on and off. And then just like Zoom, you also have the presenting button. So if you want to present your screen, you can present your entire screen, which would present your entire desktop. You can present a window or something from Chrome. It does say that this is best for video if you do want to present a Chrome tab. So I'm just going to select this, and I want to share my screen on, maybe I want to share something from the classroom, or I want to share something from any other website. I want to go to YouTube and share a read aloud, or I want to share some kind of whiteboard. I can share anything from Chrome and go between activities. And then right here, if you want to stop share, you can stop share. but there is. If I go back to the meeting here, you do have the option now, while you're presenting, you can see everyone, which it will have a list of students all the way down here. I'm the only one in the meeting, so it's just showing me. But down here, you can see here, or you can just have your face on top. If you want to leave the meeting, we have meeting details over here. If somebody doesn't have the link, you can copy it from here as well. We can leave the call. They can always rejoin or go back to Google Meet. And that'll be here. It'll be in your calendar. And then if you want them to join, just make sure that you include it in your daily flow. Now, if you wanted to just start a meeting, sometimes we just want to Zoom quickly or meet with a teacher quickly, or maybe a student needs help with something and you're like, all right, let's just meet right now. You can just click the Meet button and it'll start a meeting right away. You can join now. And then you can send this information to anybody who needed to join, whether if it was a teacher or a student needed help with something right now, you can copy that and you can send it to them. Or you can add people by putting in their email address. Like if I wanted Amanda to come join me, I'm going to go send her an email so that she can come to the meeting. I'm just going to end this meeting. Okay, so you can either schedule a meeting in the calendar and have it repeat, or you can create a meeting and join a meeting immediately by pressing the Meet button. This would be the meeting that I would join immediately. Scheduled meetings do have different links, so you want to make sure that you're also putting them in your classwork tab for the day.